Hello YouTube, Kruno again, and this is my testimony on the near-death experience. Actually, it's gonna be two testimonies, but one is more detailed than the other. So, it happened in January 2007. I felt from maybe like 5 feet, meter and a half. I felt on my back and my back head, and I've been transported to the hospital in Rijeka, Sušačka bolnica. They took some x-rays and they said everything is fine. I mean, like, spine was not broken. But I remember even in the hospital, like whenever I tried to sit, I would start losing my consciousness. So a technician put me into wheelchair and transported me to the parking lot where a car was waiting for me. And well, first my body started to vibrate with this strong vibration, like, and then I started to faint, and he told me, oh, just breathe, relax, watch the mountain. And in front of me was this very big mountain, Učka, and sunset. And it was actually already evening. And then one moment I was in this, I'll just try to explain how this world looked like. Everything was like a greenish, yellowish, and my body was vibrating and communicating with everything around me. I had a feeling that in one second I communicated more than I excuse me, I communicated more than in my lifetime, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful feeling. I felt free. I really felt free. And then I passed something like a, something like a blue mountain. It was like a blue, and it was way under me, like a couple of miles. And then I knew it's all over, and I was really happy. And then I met three glowing figures, and I knew there are four, and I was so happy because I was finally among my friends, and just a pure happiness, just a pure bliss. And then next moment I remember I was topped upside down. My back was on my was I'm sorry, I'm a bit emotional, on a parking lot. And he told me, like, oh man, I almost lost you. And blood was circulating back to my brain, and they kept me like 7 days in a hospital to check out on a CT what's going on, but everything was fine. Well, fine for the hospital, not for my chiropractor. My chiropractor figured it out that third vertebra actually was pressing one of the nerves. So this was my first experience. And I remember when I was in a hospital, I was watching that chair by my bed and thinking, if I now take a seat, everything's gonna be over and I'm gonna be fine, but I'm just gonna drift away. But then I decided to stay till the end, whatever that end is. So this was my first time. And the second time was in Khon Kaen, in a hospital in Thailand, when I fainted, when blood been taken out of my arm. And again, pleasant vibe. But then I saw this like a sparkling gold in the distance, but for a very short time, because they reanimated me again. They put something, I think yod, under my nose. And but what I want to say is, like, if you guys see this like a white tunnel and this yeah, this golden sparkling thing actually looked very very fake. It didn't look like a real thing, and I didn't feel it like a real thing, but it was I was going towards that. So I know that many people see this white this tunnel, and I know from theory that human souls been taken by the reptilian UFOs in the fourth dimension, where they recycle us again in this shitty system. So I think it actually depends where you die, because I died out of the hospital. Maybe that machine, which is in the setup in the hospital areas, was not able to capture my soul. But while I was dying in a hospital, by automatic system, uh, my soul started to be captured, and that's all I can say from personal experience. It was always very pleasurable. It was always very nice experience both times. Um, so that's me on the near death experience. And you know what? I always feel actually bad when I'm talking about this thing, because I'm sharing something very personal with other people. And but now, with all this morgulance and infection going on, I don't know how much time is left, so I just want to share with you folks everything I have to share. And I always finish with the possibility of pulse, with the possibility of collective pulse. We could launch and cast away the evil from this planet and make this transition easier. But if you guys, if you put your faith into God, then by definition you're expecting whatever God is to help you out. And if you notice your history, whatever God is, from religious point of view, was never very helpful to the humanity. So try to connect with your soul, try to connect, try to seek the truth. Not enlightenment, not awakening, not to heaven, but try to seek the truth. Whatever truth is, try to seek it, and you're gonna get it. And you're gonna get shitloads of other problems from the system, but it's gonna be worth it. So even now, if I look back on my life, and now comes the part with my philosophy, so you can stop the YouTube video if you're not interested, and click on something that is more interesting. But what I wanna say is, I wouldn't trade it for a thing, because this knowledge, this spiritual insight is so much better than I actually ever hoped it's gonna be. It gives me real comfort. It gives me real inner security and a strength to go through it. When I now just remember the shit I was going through as a teenager in high school, and all that, and how insignificant these problems were, and how depressed I was. Being weak really sucks. Being detached from your soul really sucks. Because now, even with this pain which is hitting me, I feel so much stronger. Because I understand the context, and I understand better myself and spiritual world. So, in my experience, it's totally worth it to look to search for the truth. But it comes with a price. So do your math. You know the best what is the best for you. At the end, everything's gonna be fine, but till then, it's gonna be rough. Good luck, folks. You're gonna need it.